Planning a Disney World trip right now is pretty complicated. But if you're thinking about traveling to Disney sometime before November, you're gonna wanna watch this video. We've got tips for planning your Disney vacation during hurricane season. Stay tuned. Florida weather can be crazy on a good day, so what happens when a hurricane hits? How does Disney handle it, and should you change your plans? Today, we're talking about the tips you need for hurricane season in Disney World. Let's start with the basics. When is hurricane season? Hurricane season is a lot longer than people think. June 1st to November 30th to be precise. So you could end up with a Thanksgiving hurricane, though storms are a lot more likely during peak season, which is August and September. Disney World has closed 7 times because of hurricanes, usually only for a day or two as the storm passes. Since Disney isn't right on the coast, the parks typically don't experience much of the storm's effects. Nevertheless, even losing a day of your vacation can be a big inconvenience. Now, let's talk about how to prepare ahead of time. Hurricanes can be unpredictable. Meteorologists will often know a storm is on the way, but tracking the path and intensity can be difficult, so you'll want to be prepared no matter what happens. First, we suggest getting trip insurance if you're traveling during hurricane season, but make sure your policy includes hurricanes and check exactly what it covers. Every plan is different, but the right plan can give you some peace of mind should you need to change your trip. Next, have a plan. Decide ahead of time what situations would warrant changing your trip. Of course, this is a different decision for everyone. Are you going on a short trip and a hurricane could affect the whole thing? Is the storm looking to impact only the end of your vacation? Do you live in a hurricane-prone area and need to cancel to take care of your home and pets? If you think about these decisions when you're booking, it's a lot easier to manage if a storm does threaten your vacay. Another tip, know Disney's cancellation policy. You've been watching the weather and it looks like the storm is headed for the Orlando area. Disney might be able to help you out. If Orlando's National Hurricane Center issues a hurricane warning within 7 days of your vacation, you can contact Walt Disney World's guest services to cancel or reschedule your vacation. This is also true if a hurricane warning is issued where you live. Cancellation and change fees will be waived once that warning is issued. Disney will work with you to cancel theme park tickets, hotel accommodations, and dining reservations free of charge. If you choose to reschedule your vacation, they will help you with those accommodations as well. You will just have to pay if there are any increases in the cost of your new arrangements. Here's what to expect if you're in Disney World. If you're already in Disney World and a hurricane is coming, don't panic. Disney is well equipped to handle the weather. Rides may close if there's wind and rain, so you may start seeing effects before the storm even arrives. Parks may close if the hurricane is forecast to impact the area. Parks will close ahead of the storm's arrival to give guests and employees time to prepare. Next, prepare to shelter in place. The parks may close, but resorts, including their dining and merchandise shops, will stay open. Disney brings on a ride-out crew of cast members who volunteer to stay on property during the entire length of the storm. Disney knows what a sacrifice this is for cast members, so the company makes sure they are looked after while they attend to guests. Cast members are typically fed and set up with accommodations. Sometimes they are even paid double time for the duration of the hurricane. Since you may be stuck in your room, Disney often asks guests to pick up some food and water to keep on hand and pull in any outdoor furniture that may be on the balconies or patios. Restaurants remain open so that guests have somewhere to eat if it's safe to leave the room. Several of our team have been stuck at Disney during a storm, and we've seen discounts on table service restaurants to help make things a little easier for guests. In true Disney fashion, Disney wants to do its best to make your trip memorable and magical, even during a storm. A few rare characters may have meet and greets in the lobbies of the Disney resorts. Those characters may even sit with the kiddos to watch a Disney movie in the lobby, since Disney sometimes offers movie marathons as well. If you need to extend your trip or cut it short, Disney will be able to help with securing an extra night in your room or refunding partially used tickets or nights left on your reservation. Know this: hurricanes rarely affect the Orlando area, but it's always better to be prepared. Have you ever been stuck at Disney during a storm? What was your experience like? Share your stories in the comments. Thanks for watching AllEars TV. I'm Margot Jordan, and I will catch you in a bit. Bye!